Hey everybody, welcome back to some more of this live Pokemon challenge. I'm still a little sick. I'm probably going to be like clearing my throat or coughing a little bit. I'm going to try to do it away from the mic for you guys. Sorry this came out so late. Sorry the uploads this week have been so strange. You really remind me of Neville. I wish I was that buff. Not even close to that buff. It still says pre-stream. How do I only forget that now? I didn't forget that for all these years. Anyway, youngster Joey is calling. I swear I didn't set it up for this. You guys were watching live, you can confirm. Is he challenging me? He has not challenged me once yet this whole run. He challenged me. Okay. This would have been worse if I didn't beat Whitney yet, because then I wouldn't have access to the water bottle. My rule is, every time that Joey challenges me, I have to drop everything and go fight Joey. Okay. Alright, we gotta go fight Joey. You know the rules, Dem's the rules. What's our team look like right now? I want to refresh her. We have Pidgeotto up front. Great, we want to level up Saita, Happy Leper, Johnstone. Got it. Speaking of, I was actually just messaging with Johnstone earlier today. In fact, I think I forgot to respond to his newest message, and now I feel like a dick. Alright, let's do some fights. Going to the gym? Me too. Drinking game, drink anytime Joey calls. Oh, that reminds me, I actually have a beer here that I wanted to try. I want to see if this kind's any good. Okay, so I have a new upstairs neighbor. I live in a stacked townhouse, so although my door opens to, you know, the sidewalk and the outdoors, I do have, like, upstairs neighbors. And, you know, their door opens to the outdoors as well, just on a different side of the subdivision. And so she was moving in, and she was so nice, she came down and she just said, like, hey, I'm gonna have builders retiling a room. This is gonna be loud for you for like an hour or two someday next week. Could we figure out a day that would disrupt you the least? And that was just the nicest thing in the world. So I just let her know, like, you know, don't let my, like, I've got a weird job. Don't let my job keep you from doing that. But we talked a little bit about YouTube. She's a mother of a 9-year-old daughter, so she thought it was very cool that I do YouTube for a living because her daughter wants to be a YouTuber. It's pretty common for kids to want to be a YouTuber nowadays. Talked a little bit, she was really nice. And so, she does live in Canada after all. Yeah, your average person here is actually kind of nice. Well, if you're not directly from, like, the big city. The big city still has that kind of dickish big city culture. But, right, anyway, so I gave her my number and she let me know a day that she was thinking, and I just told her, it was like Monday, and I just told her, like, hey, yeah, that day's fine. Hey, Saida, sorry. I still have you on the team. Right, anyway, so she let me know and everything. It didn't end up being that disruptive. And then later in the day, I was actually recording a voiceover for a Pokemon challenge. I hear the doorbell ring, so I go and check it. And she walks up to my door with a 6-pack of, like, really expensive beer. It's a pick-your-own 6-pack. And she picked a bunch of, like, really expensive, like, $3 to $6 beers. And just handed me a case of them and said, like, thank you for being a good neighbor. And it was just the most wholesome thing in the world. I've tried 2 of the beers so far, and they sucked. But I still very much appreciate the sentiment. I'm not a huge alcohol guy, I'm not a huge beer guy. I like liquor because it tastes delicious. I don't actually like getting drunk, so if I start to get drunk, I just stop drinking. But I don't like beers that are super bitter. That's my problem. I don't think that tastes good. So yeah, I'm just not really into super bitter beers. And the last 2 I had were really bitter, and I'm starting to worry that all these are going to be really bitter. So if anyone here, I know a lot of you are Canadian, if anyone here has heard of Steam Whistle Premium Pale Ale, let me know if you think it's any good. I've tried Knucklebone, I think it was called, and that was dreadful. And I forget the name of the other one. Bud Light Lime right now. Bud Light Lime is one of my favorite memes. Crack into a BLL, just hearing the club from WWE. They're in WWE now. Doing their impeccable, I'm gonna get fucked up here, aren't I? No, I'll make it. I'm gonna use Gus just in case. Actually, no, I'm also normal type. Both are stab. I'm an idiot. Whatever, got the kill. Just hearing the club do their impeccable Stone Cold Steve Austin impersonations, but instead talking about how much they love Bud Light Lime. There's something about that is inherently hilarious to me. Used to hate beer, but you like getting drunk, so you force yourself to like beer. I'm the opposite. I don't like being drunk, but I really like the taste of alcohol. So liquor is my thing. I love sipping on liquor. But I'll forget for like months at a time that I have liquor. I'm incredibly fortunate that I don't really get addicted to substances easily. Which is incredibly fortunate because my father was a raging alcoholic. So, yeah. I'm very fortunate that I do not really get addicted to things like that. Not that I'm going to risk it and start doing heroin or something. That's a hard no from me. So, yeah. Alright, let's try this. You know it's not sponsored because I'll tell you if this sucks. Okay, that's a lot weaker than I was expecting, actually. Is that 5%? That's 5%. And actually quite, that's quite tame for 5%. Not that 5% is, like, crazy or anything, but, you know, I've had lower percentages with a lot more flavor. Yeah, that was, I don't know, tasted very, very, very lightly of beer, and then it was just kind of fizzy water. Fucking spinners, man. Gen 2 spinners are brutal. Starting a new EU4 campaign, and you need a country to play as. Well, what do you want to do? Do you want to, like, colonize? Do you want to be based around your navy, trade? Do you want a country that's hard to expand as, easy to expand as? Do you want to play the diplomacy game a lot? Like, what are you in the mood for? And, you know, I'm no massive pro, but maybe I could give a decent suggestion. No laws when you're drinking claws? That sounds like a reference I should know. You want to be a big chunky, but so you want mass expansion. I mean, the Ottoman Empire are never bad for that, right? Ottoman Empire, France. You could probably blob out pretty big with England if you want to. You know, create Great Britain. Make the whole British Empire. You could do something there. I bet you could blob out pretty hard if you're someone in India as well. China. Okay, get away from him. Ooh, hold on, what day was the bug catching contest again? I don't remember what day it is, but I really want to do it at some point because I'd love to get like a pincer or something cool, you know? Or a false swipe on a Scyther would be really useful for this challenge. Usually you're at work. Oh, I'm actually streaming at a time that's convenient for one human. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. God, I didn't think it was that often. I'm streaming in between 2 days when I could be doing the contest. I guess that beer is okay. I personally wouldn't buy it, but as a gift, I'll drink it. Really wish I had nicknamed Pidgeotto. Hey, wait. The name rename dude is in Goldenrod, right? Maybe I could rename Pidgeotto. Because I'm probably going to keep Pidgeotto the whole game. He's probably going to be my guy for getting between gyms safely, so I always have a stable guy to use outside of the major fights. Ever had pressurized vodka? No, I've barely had vodka. Do people in Canada cook with beer? Yeah, I'd say people cook with wine more often, though. Thoughts on Galarian Ponytown? Looks kind of cool. Right to the left of the entrance to the route. Okay. What'd she do? Buy something? Yep. Okay. And did you say I got insulted by an online Twitch streamer in front of 50 plus people? You were so embarrassed it was a video of me singing? Didn't stop you from your dream of making covers? Yeah, don't let stuff like that stop you. It's a bummer when that happens, but You know, people sometimes forget that other people online are a person too, you know? Alright, I'm gonna try and catch him, but if I don't catch Sudowoodo, it's not a big deal. I do have a bunch of Pokeballs, right? I think I bought some Great Balls, but I don't really remember if I actually did. Not as many as I'd like. Ooh, that was nothing. I'm gonna Sand Attack once or twice. Hey, that new Ponyta was confirmed for Shield, right? I'm guessing it's Fairy type because it's like rainbow looking. Because if it's confirmed for Shield, that's cool because I'm getting Shield and AJ's getting Sword. Shiny Drowsy? I don't remember what it looks like. Psychic, okay. Shield only? Sweet, I get it. Fuck. I'm getting knocked out, aren't I? Maybe I could Tail Whip a couple times? Gust. Do we know many of the exclusives yet for Sword and Shield? I'm guessing not. Fuck this, I'm not going for it. I'm not going back all the way to the last one. I'm just not gonna get that Pokemon, I don't need it. Talk to this completely innocuous guy to get an HM you need to beat the game. At least I'm pretty sure you need Rock Smash, right? Oh, sorry, it's a TM, which is even more terrifying. Do you not need it? Oh, hold on, I just gotta pop up in the... Oh, it's a Steam gift. Disgaea 5 complete. This looks familiar. Do I know this game? Was the first of that series on Game Boy Advance? Because that sounds familiar and I might have the first of that game, but thank you very much for that gift. Who sent that? That was Music and Starburst. Thank you, I appreciate that. Right, I need to go heal. And fight Joey. And stock up on Pokeballs. Farfetch'd is a Sword exclusive? Oh, bummer. I mean, I can always just trade for one. It's not really that... The exclusives don't really matter. I got you guys. I could trade for any Pokemon I want. I'm sure a ton of you guys would love to trade with me. Start on PS2? Okay, I think I was thinking of the wrong series then. I'll give it a try, though. When I'm free. Like, it might take me a while to give it a try just because I'm so busy. Can I dive cut? No. Of course, the first patch of grass. Trade flexing? Everything is flexing with you, apparently. No, it's just... I got a community of people who are into Pokemon, you dudes. I'm sure if any of you want any of the Pokemon that are exclusive to the version you're not getting, I bet you if you were to just, like, pop into the chat and be like, hey, can anyone get me this thing? I'm sure they'd love to trade with you. In fact, that'd be fun. Alright, it's not you, it's this one. He's gonna be like level 4, isn't he? You want Galarian Weezing? Oh god, yeah, me too. Because Weezing is my second favorite Pokemon. Stories are 90% garbage, but it's a fun strategy game. I do like strategy games. Level 15, that's higher than I thought it'd be. Discord link available? I think it's in the description of my stream. I think it's in the description of my stream. I'm pretty sure it's in the description of all my videos, and I know for sure it's in my pinned tweet on Twitter. Because I have a vanity link now, which is very cool. The flash before battle messes with your eyes a bit. That's actually a Whirlwind. Oh, well, hold on. Gen 2 Whirlwind isn't so bad. I want it more than Tackle. I'll take it. It's Fairy type? I don't get why it would be Fairy type. Huh. First favorite being? Drowsy. Alright, now we gotta go all the way back. Which actually isn't too far. If it was before Whitney, it would have been a really long trek. Through a forest and a cave. Poison Fairy, what a strange combo. Have you decided, how did you decide between getting Sword and Shield? Oh, I asked AJ which one he's getting. He said Sword, so I'm getting Shield. So I just let him make the decision. AJ, for anyone who doesn't know, Fanatics4 on YouTube, he's a friend of mine. We're gonna be doing some Pokemon stuff together. Will you stream Shield? Hell yeah, I will. My whole first playthrough I'm gonna live stream, starting from like the day it comes out. I'm really excited actually. And then once I beat it, I'll start doing challenges on it. You're a coughing fangirl, but wheezing is okay. Coughing and wheezing they both occupy my second favorite slot for me. Just like how Drowsy and Hypno occupy the number one slot. I can't really like pick between them. Goth Ralts, that would be awesome. That's a great idea. What a geek, that's my Echo Fighter. Sorry, I'm gonna be bonking a lot just because I'm reading the chat. I'm having fun with it. Okay, yeah, he's a psychic, right, this guy? I think he is. We're almost at Morty's gym, which everyone got mad at me for saying Marty once by accident. Actually, we're at that point in the game where the game opens up a lot. I forget, do you even need to beat Morty to use Surf? Don't remember. Okay, Hypnosis missed. I was doing a Pokemon run earlier today where Hypnosis missed 8 times in a row. It was insane. I cannot wait for that video to go up. Like, I'm not done the challenge yet, so I haven't even started editing that. But, oh my god. What a ridiculous run. You need Morty for Surf? Okay. It's weird how much you can do right now, though. At this point in the game, you can go all the way to the Lake of Rage if you go to the east, and if you go to the west, you can go all the way to the Lighthouse. There's actually it's not as large as in Gen 1, but there's a lot you can do right now. Sorry, sometimes I go quiet just because I'm trying to catch up on the chat a little bit. What gym are we up to? The next one we have to do is the Ghost Gym, which is always a hard one. How do you feel about being able to grind to 99,099 on about 30 characters? Sorry, I did. Oh, that must be in reference to the game that you gifted me. I don't really have an opinion on it, because I don't really have an opinion on it because I don't know how the leveling system works yet. Like, I haven't had my hands on the game yet. Can I go back to Goldenrod to get Eevee and nickname? There's an Eevee and Goldenrod? Have I really not played the game in so long that I don't remember that there's an Eevee and Goldenrod? I mean, I have played the games recently, but not... It's been like single Pokemon runs. I couldn't get an Eevee as part of the rules. Can you get an Eevee and Goldenrod? I don't remember that. Okay, well, we actually need to level up Saida a bit. I want to level up Saida. We also need something to fight ghosts, so I'm kind of thinking we level Johnstone a bit. You can get Eevee. Huh. Guys, remind me, because I've forgotten yet again, how do I get experience share in this one? Wasn't it I have to get something and give it to Mr. Pokemon? I always thought Stantler looked weird in this game. Isn't he so strange looking? Beat Red Garrett. Right, you give the scale to him. Okay. Because experience share would be really useful. But we're not there yet. New here, call me Sammy. I'll try my best to remember that. Okay, and then the other two are way too low level. We really do need to start grinding some other people up. Come on. I'm way too used to just mashing through battles with one Pokemon because I'm so used to these one Pokemon challenges that I basically just forgot I need to be leveling up other dudes as well. Almost cried upon realizing the Giraffe Rig isn't in Crystal. Is Giraffe Rig not in Crystal? That's weird. What happened at main event? Do you mean main event like the WWE show? Like, are you asking me what happened on the most recent main event to go on the network because I'm the only human who watches main event? Pre-Gen 3 sprites look weird to you? Some look pretty good. Actually, Gen 1 Voltorb sprite is real good. After talking with Bill in a critique, you can go to Goldenrod and talk to Bill to get Eevee. Gotcha. Okay. I'll probably do that once I have Fly, which won't be till after I have Surf and then beat another gym. Although the fighting gym is usually pretty easy. Geodude 1 and 2 sprites are sad sprites. Geodude Gen 1 sprite is hilarious. It always looked to me like he's got a pompadour. It's great. Shout out to Gen 1 Golbat. Gen 1 Golbat has so much more personality than in most of the games. I wish they kept it like that. Let me just think. Do I want to go stock up on milk? Don't really need to right now. Oh, I thought the game froze for a second. The thing you tweeted about, what? Oh, do you mean the main event of the WWE pay-per-view? Is that what you're talking about, Incinerator? Gen 1 coughing just makes you sad. Yeah, because his face is on the bottom. In yellow version, they made it so his face is on the top. Top. Good lord. If you're wondering if I'm drunk, I'm not. I've had like a third of one beer. I'm actually just unattentive and stupid. Alright, I'm gonna explain this very shortly. Or very quickly, I guess would be a better way of saying it. Because it's not gonna make any sense to anyone. Well, okay, it won't make any sense to anyone who's not a wrestling fan, but it also won't make sense to people who are wrestling fans. How do I describe this? A man was disqualified in a no disqualification match. There's no better way I can describe it than that, really. Like, I could use more words, but would it help you understand? No, not really. Sorry, my eyes must have like blurred over. Something looked weird for a second. Wow, Absorb did more than I thought it would. Crap. Blue Tangela? Kind of looks teal to me. Or aquamarine. Oh, what am I doing? Gust. I always thought Tangela was such a weird looking Pokemon. I kind of like it. But it's not very good. Either than it's got the effect Spores, which is good. First time you stream, love your YouTube stuff. That's awesome. I hope that you like it. Or I'm happy that you like it, rather. Can I? There, thank you. Just waiting for that hit. Wassac Cloud, Greek Turkout. English is hard for you? I don't even know what that last thing was a reference to. Oh, takeout. Turkout, gotcha. Look, guys, I'm illiterate. That's not a shiny. No, I think that's how it just looks in Gen 2. The colors weren't really fully hammered out yet. Planning on doing any more Civ 6 stuff? Yeah, at some point. Don't know when. I do love Civ 6. Love the YouTube take. Keep it up. Thank you. I'm guessing after you beat Morty, you're going straight for Lake of Rage? Hell yeah. To get the experience share as early as possible. Oh, let me accept that gift in the background before I forget. Thank you again for that. I really appreciate that. There we go. Let me think real quick. So, I didn't actually use a Drowsy. I just traded a Drowsy, so I'm allowed to use another Drowsy. I never used one at a gym. I could catch a Drowsy to help deal with blanking on his name now, with Morty. I mean, I could potentially sweep with a Drowsy. Just level it up a bunch, maybe. And then that way we could keep Johnstone for Surf. But we could always just catch another thing for Surf. I mean, we can get the rod, the good rod, really easily. Catch a Krabby or something, use that. Johnstone's head bob brings you joy. He looks great, doesn't he? I think I actually forgot to respond to a message from Johnstone today, and I feel bad now because I've remembered. Oh, I love Civ 6 so much better than Civ 5 because I was a really high-level player at Civ 5, and the game gets really boring at high levels because the tactics are really stupid for it's really anti-expansion and it gets really boring on Immortal difficulty. I made a whole video on it a long time ago. If anyone wants to see it, I'm really proud of that video actually. It's called what'd I call it? Civilization 5: The Great Divide. Go look that one up on YouTube. That was like 4 years ago, and I'm really happy with that. Reminds you of D-Lo Brown. There's no W in D-Lo Brown, you monster. Is there anything that I want to catch here? I don't really remember. Because I know that you catch different Pokemon here if it's during the bug catching contest. Do I have a Hoot Hoot? I don't. I wouldn't mind one. Perfect! Can you do a Let's Go one Pokemon only challenge? Probably. Let's Go's pretty easy overall. Yeah, just... Great Ball. Ignore that I just spilled beer on my face like an idiot. You can't see it because I have a beard. And it was only a drop. Alright. Scroll Wheel. Fuming Godchild. Let's go with, let's just do Godchild, because I don't think the full thing will fit. Did I get it right? Yes. There we go. You're in the game. Congratulations. Did you get Quick Claw? You know what? I didn't this time. Let me go grab that. Is that a pun? Why beard? A pun on what? Alright, give me your Quick Claw. Name it God. There we go, got a Quick Claw. It's a mildly useful item. If I remember right, I used it a couple times to good use in my Sunkern challenge. Beer in your beard. Beard. Oh! Not intentionally, no. Not an intentional pun. Right, let's go get that Eevee. That might be useful. Why not? We're in the area. Will you name a grass type you catch him in? No. Ugh, I hate this juggler. He's really slow and annoying. He's got a bunch of low-level Voltorbs. All in, like, increments of 2. Alright, just Hyper Fang them all. Oh, this battle sucks. Fuck you, Irwin. Easy experiments or experience? You know what? Yeah, easy experience, because this is the character we need to level up anyway. I think he always sends his second from last to his strongest for some reason. 12? 10, okay. And then I think he's got 8 after this. I don't remember for sure. Wow, he missed his 95 accuracy tackle. That's beautiful. I misread one of the follows as Plinketto. Thanks for following, everybody. I really appreciate it. It's crazy how many follows I'm getting right now. I've got almost 100 this stream, and how long have I even been streaming? Less than an hour. That's crazy. I'm not too far off of 10,000 follows on Twitch. This might actually take me out. Do you like Joe? Who's Joe? Is there a Joe in the game? Or are you talking wrestling and are you asking if I like Samoa Joe? Because the answer is anyone who's sane loves Samoa Joe. The King's Rocket Slowpoke well. Don't you need strength for that? Because I do like King's Rock. That has saved me in a couple runs. Right, I don't... Did I fight them? I think I did fight them already.